Okay, welcome back. In this lesson we'll have a look at scripting. To begin with, take a look at the Unity project that I've created. I have a number of rods. They're the red objects. I have a main surface, which was a three-dimensional cube that I'd created, and I've added a bunch of sides. In addition to that, I've made a number of materials and I've applied those materials to those objects. I've also created for myself a player object. So this project is similar to the project that we had open in the last lesson. To begin with, I am going to add a script to my player object. So I make sure my player is selected. I've done that in the hierarchy window, and I will select to add component. I will scroll down on my list. I will find new script at the bottom. So I select new script. I give my script a name and I select the language that I'm going to work in. I'll be working in C#. And then I'll click Create and Add. So now, in the hierarchy window, when I have player selected, I can see over here on my inspector that I have a sample script component. There are several ways I can go about editing that component. One is just to click here and to select to edit script. And so my script is opened up in Mono Develop. And this is the script that I have. It's a template. To begin with, we'll add a simple line in this start function. The start function runs once when I start my project. It's different to the update function, which runs each time a frame is displayed in my Unity project. Next, I'll add a line in the update function. Pay attention to the syntax. So these messages just print something to what is called the console. You'll see the console in a minute. So I have print, parentheses, and a semicolon at the end. The string that I'd like to print is in quotation marks within the parentheses. In order to run this, I need to save the script. And then I can return back to my Unity project and play the project. Now, I make sure that I am displaying my console, and when I start my Unity project, when I click to play it, I will see down here a bunch of things are printed. Let me just stop the project, and I can see here in my console that each of those lines that was printed, I can see that this first line, this is printed to the console during the start function. That was my start function output. And then each time the frame was redrawn, this message was printed. So you can see from this that the console is used primarily as what we call a debugging output window. In the next lesson, we'll add some script to the player that makes the player move.